Hello everyone.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Home is Where Our Heart Is.
My name is Dane.
And I'm Stelly.
And we're the proud authors of the series of books,
Knowledge to Forage.
And today we're absolutely blessed to be spending our time frolicking through this lovely woodland full of lilacs.
Yes, lilacs are edible, did you know? You can actually eat these beautiful purple flowers.
And they're powerfully medicinal too.
So if you're interested, come with us.
And we'll dive into the world of the lilacs. So lilacs can live for over 100 years. And when left to grow wild like this, they can grow up to 6 or 7 meters tall into these shrubby-like trees. Now you'll find them growing across Europe, Asia, and North America. And they're originally native to the Balkan mountains that stretch across Bulgaria. So today you'll most often find lilacs growing in towns and gardens, but you can also find them growing in the wild too, like these ones. But what's really interesting about lilacs growing in the wild is they might not be as wild as you first think, because these shrubby-like bushes can often be a sign that there was once a home where you're standing.
Lilac trees are in the Lilaceae family, which means they're related to olive trees. And in the spring, these bright purple clusters bloom and they smell incredible. It's such an unmistakable scent of the lilac flower. Now they can often be found in this lovely lilac pink colour, but sometimes dark maroon and even white. To identify the lilac, the leaves are a dark green heart-shaped and smooth to the touch. And the flowers grow in long cone-shaped clusters, and each individual flower has 4 chunky petals. Not many people know, but lilacs are indeed edible. They taste a bit like cranberries, so you either love them or you hate them. But you can sweeten them up by turning them into a lovely cordial or a nice syrup and savour that sweet scent for the rest of the year. You can even just make a wild and free tea.
Cheers! Now, when it comes to the medicinal properties of the lilacs, in traditional herbalism, which is the knowledge passed down through the generations, sweet lilac tea is said to rid the body of parasites. And this tea is also said to help prevent the return of recurring illnesses, such as coughs and colds, but it's said that it can even prevent the return of more serious illnesses, such as malaria. Now this tea is also given to people when they have a temperature, meaning it could be good for reducing fevers. The lilacs were used for these purposes for centuries. And then when modern science dived into the world of the medicinal properties of lilacs, they found that the flowers had many more amazing medicinal properties. They found that the lilacs can improve the quality of life of people suffering with blood stasis. They're super rich in antioxidant activity, and they can help reduce inflammation and tissue injury associated with spinal cord trauma. How incredible is that? Who would have thought that these lovely lilac flowers could help treat the inflammation and injury associated with spinal cord trauma? So lilacs have been loved because they're beautiful and medicinal for centuries, and this caught the eye of our ancestors, giving them a lot of folklore and mythology too. What's your favourite folklore or mythology to do with the lilacs, Stelly?
I absolutely love the symbolism surrounding all the different colours and variations of lilac flowers. So white lilacs symbolise purity and innocence, whereas purple lilacs symbolise spirituality, and you can imagine our ancestors really telling stories to connect themselves with these plants, and that's something I love. Blue lilacs symbolise happiness and tranquility, and magenta lilacs, those lovely deep rich purple ones, symbolise love and passion.
My personal favourite story to do with lilacs is the ancient Greek mythology, and that comes down to a legend about Pan. You know Pan, the man that was half goat and half man, he's the god of the forest and the woods. The story tells that once upon a time Pan was sitting in the woods just like this on a lovely spring day when this beautiful young nymph walked past. Now, this beautiful young nymph was so beautiful, Pan couldn't believe his eyes, and he didn't act like a gentleman. Instead of asking her out on a date, he simply chased her through the woods, running after her. Of course, this had the opposite effect, and running away from Pan to escape his somewhat aggressive passion, she transformed herself into the first ever lilac tree. And this is said to be where the first lilacs came from. So there we have it, people, the lovely lilacs, an incredible edible and medicinal flower with some powerful history and medicinal properties too.
Let us know what you thought about Pan's story in the comments below. Share the video around with all your friends. You can find us over on Facebook at Home is Where Our Heart Is, or on Instagram, Home is Where Our Heart Is. And if you'd like to keep all this knowledge in a nice book like this, check out Knowledge to Forage.
But most importantly of all, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you all next time.
Peace.
The lovely lilac breathes a floral fragrance into spring, with its beauty on the outside and beauty hidden within. The scents of lilacs have travelled, swirled and whirled, its perfume now enjoyed all around the world.